I'm gonna do it. Auckland show is on the way.
Brooke just cut me off. He just looked at me and said, do the Auckland show, and then he cut me off. But
Tell
us about Auckland.
The Auckland show.
Why do people move here from their home city?
We don't need to do that today. We just need to talk about the show. Saying. The show is what we need to talk about. It's going to be exciting. You might cry a little bit. Hopefully you have a big smile when you finish up at the show, but it's on the 27th. Which is next Saturday. It wraps up this tour, potentially.
I just had a moment. Sort of. I just realized you guys have moved from Auckland. You will live here unless you move to another country for the rest of your life. But you don't actually know about South Auckland. You don't actually know about Otara, Papatoi.
What are you doing?
Otahuhu,
What are you doing?
Idaho, Manukau. You don't go out to the far west. You know, Henderson.
I got a house in Henderson.
Glendine. Yeah, you got a house that you never go to.
You
don't
right.
know about
Jordan,
botany.
Jordan,
you don't
you're
know about
100%
east.
right.
You don't know about the shore.
I don't know where you're going, but I'm with you.
But
we don't.
You don't actually know about the city
100%,
and how great it is. And we're clicky here.
Yeah.
We're clicky. So for the fact that we have a show in the city and people are leaving their communities to come to the big smoke in Queen Street where we never generally come to, it's a big deal.
100%. We've got no idea.
Save us, Mark. I know you're doing something.
What are you doing, Mark? What are you
I'm
trying to do there?
so glad that you do, though,
Oh, I do.
because you are,
Oh, yeah.
pressure's all on you. You are coming home.
From the beautiful streets of Mangere where I used to live to Hillsborough Road, all the way out to Massey.
Come on now.
Right by Moya Park. I done it all, baby.
Where are you now?
Moving back into Ponsonby Road, up by Ripe Cafe. Spent my formative years in my 20s there. I've been knowing about Tamaki Makota. You already know that. 09, always
Left,
on time.
right,
Shador.
east, west.
Brooke, I don't know how we survive in this city not knowing all that.
Oh, man. No, we know Jordan. And Jordan gives us
I mean,
the
you
pass.
can buy your house in Sandringham, but
Yeah,
you know.
can. Yeah, you can.
There
Kere
you
te
go.
Kanawa. Kere te Kanawa. Come and join us. It's going to be fun. Make sure you go to the Bledisloe first. We don't want to take all the people away from the Eden Park game. But afterwards, that's us.
We lose that game. Woo-wee.
Chemist Warehouse are the best. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This vape, continuing to not vape thing, is it's been painful. But I can tell you this much for free. Thank you to Chemist Warehouse. I've got the spray. I've got the chewing gum.
It's working, eh, Mark?
You know what? It's taking the edge off.
Yeah.
I still miss vaping a lot.
You know what?
You know what? It's been 2 weeks and I still want to throw things at things. So, but Nicorette, thank you. Chemist Warehouse. I may or may not have been putting it on our account and I apologize for that. But it's definitely helpful. If you're on this journey as well, I can tell you, I'm on it with Nicorette and it's available at Chemist Warehouse. Proud sponsors
It's bullshit.
of the
Could
morning
have had a
shift.
different name, eh? I reckon.
Yeah.
Like,
Who is Nicorette?
love ya.
Love you, Chemist Warehouse and Nicorette.
With Chemist Warehouse.
Let's push. Give me some. Let's go. Never fold. 10 toes down, baby. You know who it is. I'm trying to be like you, my bud. Shush.
It's too late to turn back now. The Morning Shift. Powered by Media.
Yes. Good morning, good evening, and everything in between. It's a Talk to Me Nice Thursday, and we're here for our morning shifters from our misters to our sisters. We back for another show just in case you missed this.
Do the dish.
So powered by Media. I hope you're ready for a good day, Shift Nation. We locked in.
I just had a flashback, guys, to when Paul Mato Mark's soundboard didn't work at the Christchurch show, and the volume was low, and I couldn't actually hear. I couldn't hear when to go le le le, and we're just kind of set up for like to join us, and all I could do was say let's push. No, it was no one's fault. I'm just saying it just cracked me up.
Yeah, get that in your mark.
Stay blessed.
Don't stress.
We've got you covered like a sundress. Welcome to officially the #1 show. If you call down Nandi, you're home. Welcome to New Media.
The People's Media.
Let's
Woo! Say no more. Take your shoes off at the door. Everything you want, nothing you don't. Real people, real talk.
We ain't #1 in the charts. Hopefully, we're #1 in your heart.
Let's get it.
Hey!
You right back there, big fella?
I am.
Hey, I hope you're feeling diffy today, because we moved diffy
Hey,
today.
brother.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it above 99, baby. Just one above 99, baby. Some notice, some know this, you know.
Is it sticking?
I don't care. We're going to make it.
Come on
I
now.
like Diffie.
All I said, did you see Payne Haas? Probably NRL's the best NRL player in the world right now.
Big boy.
He done put on his story a highlight of Reece Walsh and said, Duffy. So you can't tell me nothing. I don't need it to work for you guys. I just need it to work for him. Because he's him. Timothy, verse 1, chapter 7. I didn't even say that right.
What is on the show for you today, Shift Nation? Let's go around the room. Mark, what you got?
I have something I want to discuss. It is political, and I would like to imagine that you boys are, I don't know if I'm going to lose you guys with this. I want to have a chat. It's been in the news. It's over all the radio stations that bring news, and I need to get it out of my soul, or if I don't, it will hurt me.
Okay, love that. Also, I really dislike when people think that they know you better than I know you too. And I was given something, and they go to me, your co-host, your co-host could never.
See, I know what you're doing now. Now, why am I still annoyed at you? I feel like in some way you're still trying to do something here, trying to blame them.
No. I believe in you, and I believe in you.
But what about what they say about you?
No, I'm we.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You am I, and I am him.
That's it.
And that is what we are. Don't know where that went, but we're going to do something a little bit later on the show with Tisha, because I think I know you better than me.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like
Mark,
that.
heard enough from you today. Jordan, how about you? Good?
I'm good. So good.
Oh, you're not doing the chicken either?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember someone telling me.
I have chicken as well.
Oh, that's great.
Gentlemen,
Sorry about that, guys.
I know you've been giving me a lot of stick that I may or may not have bought a bread maker and haven't brought you guys in a loaf of bread.
I have said that because your sandwiches have been very violent, looking at us every day.
He did it.
Oh my gosh!
He did it.
Oh my gosh!
Smell test.
Give me a sniff. Give me a sniffy, because let me be the decider if it's diffy. Oh my bro.
Hold on. Give me a whiffy.
Oh!
I'll see if it's stiffy.
Hey!
Oh! There it is. That is a French loaf of bread out of my bread maker. Gentlemen, I hit peak.
Put it on your microphone.
Put it on your mic.
Only child? Are you an idiot?
I was pretty funny, and I was doing like, you have a smell.
This guy honestly annoys me sometimes, bro.
So bad. So especially around food.
He just grabs a fresh loaf and puts it all on his microphone sock.
Especially around food, Brooke, this is something we need to talk about.
He's disrespectful to food, eh?
He is so disrespectful for food. He's a kid.
I know I'm wrong. Okay, I'd like to apologize. Normally
That's it. We
That's
never
it.
hear that. You always do this weird dance and gymnastic routine,
Yeah.
but you never just say I'm wrong.
No
So
yoga
we're
today.
We're good.
We good?
Forgive us.
Yeah, my bad.
So-
Even I know that was off.
That's all right. You inspired us because last night I convinced Nat that we should get a bread making machine.
bro.
I said, babe, he's bringing this bread, the aroma. Can we? Because you can put a timer on it too, eh? So it's
100.
ready at the time.
That's why we have a loaf of bread in here.
my God.
Last night I actually put at an hour late, and what happened was I had to make lunches before it was even finished cooking. Sniff underneath, actually, the back end.
I usually don't sniff underneath the back
Seriously,
end, but
the
I
back
can
end is by
arrange
all
that.
means that's where all the. Anyways,
It's always the back end. Eh?
Yeah,
When can we eat it?
you can eat it now. You can start ripping
I
it
know
apart.
that I will do
We'll
it wrong.
slice it up and get some peanut butter and
We'll do it right.
Anyways, long story short,
Mark,
I
love
hit
that.
peak bread making. Must have been the day before yesterday. Yeah, it was because the bread was perfect. So much so that I got feedback from my daughter when she came back from school. She's like, "What'd you do with the bread last night?"
nah, that's real because our kids are haters.
They are
That
absolute
is-
haters.
Mark, I can imagine that's peak happiness.
That is peak happiness for me. And she was like, my friends tried it. They're like, this is the greatest bread ever. And I was like, yes, this is all, as much as I said it was about the aroma through the house that I love when you wake up in the morning, messed that up this morning because put it on an hour too late. But I was looking for approval.
Yeah.
I was looking for approval.
Aren't we
and
all?
and that's what I got.
And I know, that was a full cup, wasn't it?
That was
a
a-
full cup of approval.
Overflowing.
Yeah, overflowing. It was
I
the right
was-
flavor. Temperature was perfect.
And you know what? The great thing is that you can't get enough of that full cup. You want to fill it even
Oh,
more. You're
fill
like,
it
"Don't-
again."
tell me more. Tell me who tried it? Who tried it? And she was on a phone call with that said child as well, who had tried the bread and said it was the best bread they'd ever tasted. Bowled
Okay,
into her room.
making them call their friends.
No. I didn't make that. The call was being made, and then I bowled in. I was like, "Hey, how was the bread today?" You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
needy, perhaps, but that was $100 investment and it's really paying itself off because I went
Yeah,
to...
should we buy second hand? Because how much are they new? 'Cause I really want to get one this weekend.
I reckon 100's a really good price to pay.
Okay.
Make sure that
They,
you get...
bro, they used to be like $400.
They
I
still
remember
are.
Back in the,
Or a bread maker.
Yeah, they still are really
Well,
expensive.
I mean-
but you go to Briscoe's on sale, and you can pick one up for 100.
Like you just chuck the ingredients in and just push a button, and then that comes out.
Yeah.
Like
It's like
pretty-
solar heating, isn't it?
Couple
After a
of-
while, it's gonna pay itself off.
Can they get any bigger, the loaves?
You can buy bigger bread makers. You can buy bigger bread makers, but that one there's like a humble size, like that. That
No,
does
that's good.
That does lunches
You
for
don't
the
wanna be
kids.
eating too much bread,
no.
right?
And secondly, I go out to Costco and get like the big things of flour, so it is so much cheaper to make bread that way than you would normally. Look at that.
That is beautiful. I almost want to name it.
And everyone, turn it around so they can see the base. Everyone who's had a bread maker,
I don't like that.
don't
He's
know why.
wrapped it. I don't know.
I know he's going to use, and he's using
That's
his hands.
crazy.
Now
You
he's
don't need
using
to
his
do that.
hands.
You don't need to do that. Okay,
No,
guys.
look at that. You can't even say that's
I know,
crazy.
I know, but that's where the bread,
The little rudder.
where it does it, eh?
Yeah, that's where the rudder is. And for anyone who's had, bread makers or has one, they'll be familiar with that lard, that crust that needs to go off. Yep, that's where the rudder sits.
I appreciate it, Mr. Mark.
Smells
Thank you so much.
incredible, my boy.
We will enjoy that for lunch. Let's get into Daily Bread.
Ironic, hey. Daily bread.
That's right, guys. Daily Bread
Breaking bread.
with the news of today. I like that. I like saying daily, you say breaking. I kind of like that little remix.
I got you.
I like that too. It is Daily Bread. September 18th. That's 261 days deep into the year. 104 left to get her done.
Get her done.
It's Locate Old Friends Day today. Locate your old mates. Anyone from your past gentleman?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. There we go.
Jonathan. Or Hugh Collins.
Jacob Burkhardt.
Hugh Collins, where are you these days? What are you doing?
Cyprian.
You had a friend called Cyprian.
Yeah, but he was my friend at athletics, and he was too fast. So I didn't really befriend him because he was always better than me.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
But that name just popped up though.
Tom Sherritt. Would
And
probably be mine.
imagine him coming first every week and his name's Cyprian. Like, what a mean
Yeah,
name,
you're meant to be
eh?
fast, eh?
You know, I was like...
always
damn
wanted
it.
to be the fast
Why
one.
couldn't he be called Jim?
I'd like to locate Tom Sherritt and also a Hamish Kemp. Hamish Kemp was at their school back in the day. I remember vividly, Hamish Kemp had a birthday party and I went along to the birthday party. Now, I was a little bigger than my friends. They came from farming stock. They were tough, smaller built white dudes.
Stocky.
Yeah, but I remember at Hamish Kemp's birthday, and I reckon it's probably 7 or 8 years old, I remember he got some boxing gloves for his birthday, and we decided we'd throw one on each and start going at each other. It's like fun, but I cranked him straight in the nose and it was bleeding, and then his mum told me off. And
Shouldn't do that.
no, and I feel like Hamish, I would like to hunt
His
you
mum
down.
probably didn't understand the things you're going through though at that time, you know?
Oh, I'd been through some stuff before poor old Hamish
A lot of
invited me along
trauma
to
in
his
that right
birthday.
hand that came through.
I had an older brother who we used to scrap with all the time, and we were scrapping. So
That's
yeah.
definitely her fault, for real.
You know what I'd love to do? I know we have enough pull, but connect two people who haven't been in touch in a long time.
Yeah.
I don't,
How do we do that?
You probably do it yourself if you really wanted to, but I don't know.
You
Message
want to
us.
get that right though, eh? Like, what if one's like not telling you the full story and then they meet and they're like,
You know what? Do not message us. We don't need that smoke.
Yeah. It's also Ceiling Fan Day, celebrating the ceiling fan.
I used to have a
celebrate
compulsion
it.
when at our old house where like I'd have to like try to touch it with my finger.
Get in.
But like if you could just like get it just on the edge, it just wouldn't hurt. But one time I messed up, and then you know when you're like ah, and then your dad's like oi, and you're like nothing, and you're like ah. And he's like, what happened? He's like, nah, nothing, oi, nothing, oi,
My finger just.
nothing, oi.
Half his fingers
Where's
sitting
that
on the
third
other
of your
wall.
finger gone?
Yeah. And it's also World Water Monitoring Day. World Water Monitoring Day, which is all focused on raising awareness of water quality and pollution issues.
Monitoring the poison they put in it. Nah, jokes.
Yeah, no, probably some of that, and then also the waterways in the country, which for those, this is so uninteresting, but a lot of there was a lot of beef back when farmers' water quality from cows pooing near water, urinating near water was affecting the water quality of this country. It's
Yeah, why
still
do they
going on.
blame us? It's the cow's fault. Hey, like
No, they blame the farmers for allowing them easy access to the rivers and
Cows aren't doing
grazing
it.
them.
I mean, the farmers aren't doing it though. You know, we should tell the cows off.
Yeah, the farmers aren't hitting a
we?
squat near the... Yeah. Anyway, so happy World Water Monitoring Day.
Absolutely. Oh wow, little old Demon Slayer Infinity Castle ends Pokemon's 26-year box office reign.
Pokemon?
Dude, the Pokemon movie back in the day, if you remember, that had the world.
Must just be
that
for
had
that
the world
category
in-
though, right? It's just
in-
only for... What do you guys call
It's
yourselves?
anime, brother.
Anime, sorry. Yeah.
Anyway, Infinity Castle stormed the weekend box office with 70 million box office opening in the USA alone, the biggest anime opening ever, the top animated debut of the year, and the 6th biggest September launch.
A long time
Very
between
impressive.
drinks though, eh?
Very
Long
impressive.
time between drinks.
Well, we have talked about it. There is we talk about anime from an anime fan's point of view before and after the Great Migration. So the Great Migration, when obviously there's Crunchyroll on Prime now, and it's like you're able to get it. You're not on these weird sites that you're trying to remember, like we had back in the day. It's not deemed as like super nerdy anymore, and just like it's you guys. We're in mainstream pop culture now, guys.
Welcome.
Deal with it.
You know, one of
We're
your
here.
great-
We've arrived.
One of your greatest gifts is you can go into lots of rooms. That was a room I couldn't go into.
Yeah.
The way you just animate that, but we can go and sport something soon, or you can get a little politics. And
I'm
that
just,
was master.
I don't know if I want to go in every room anymore. I just want to be in my
Master.
room. I think I just want to be in my room.
My daily bread for today, very misleading headline, but it caught me. 2 Game of Thrones shows are coming in 2026.
Oh, dude, talk about this because the one I want to watch, the egg one.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh,
Well, it
there's
hasn't come
3
out.
now.
No, I haven't heard this.
Oh,
No,
you
I'm-
go first, and then let me figure out.
This
what
is
I'm
House of Dragon is returning.
doing. Yeah, that's
Yeah, they
trash.
were supposed to
That's
return
trash.
this
But the
year.
the title is, it's obviously clickbait, but 2 Game of Thrones shows are coming back in 2026. And then it doesn't tell me anything about...
Do you know why House of Dragon
What you
isn't
just
as good?
talked
Let me guess. It's because it's all one. It's based around one house.
Too many women have dragons.
Wow.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Where was that room you just wanted to stay in?
I'm
Your room.
kidding. Okay. Well, I'm kidding.
I don't know if you are. I do think though that there is
Well,
a
do you
drop
agree
off.
or not?
No, I don't. I don't think it's a women thing. I think that it's maybe for some people if they see powerful women with leading a faction and it is what it is. But I don't think it's that. I think it's too much. The great thing about Game of Thrones was it was there was a good focus on all the different houses. I think narrowing in on just the Targaryens is it's been.
I'm glad
it's
you
a bit
I'm glad you said
boring.
it because I was actually fully joking, and then that's actually what it is with the story. Like it's, I don't know. It feels like it should go.
Yes.
It feels like it should go, but it can't get into past 4th gear.
I don't think there's enough women. I'm empowered by strong women.
Thank
so,
you, Brooke.
Yeah.
Name one character.
The nearest.
Yeah, you got it. The main
Cersei.
character.
But that's all.
Cersei's as well.
Cersei. No.
She's not in this one.
No. He's saying
Oh,
Game
yeah.
of Thrones.
Come
We're
on.
talking about House of Dragon.
Right.
Didn't watch it.
So don't give him that.
You know what I do
Cersei
think?
doesn't cross over in any?
No.
You're 100%
bloody
right.
hell.
And then
It's
the
like
sen-
1,000 years apart.
it can't get out of 4th gear, and it's because we're still been over the last 2 seasons. It's about growing dragons. I hate the growing dragon part. I like full-grown dragon battling, and we're still at that point where we're like, who's going to ride the dragons? Like we haven't got to a full.
Yeah. Do we care about baby dragons? No.
No,
Like no one cares,
They're
bro.
not powerful. They look.
These are in a rush. Slow down. What are we rushing for? I want
Because
to learn about this dragon. I want to know about this dragon.
Was when the last episode was released. They've jumped a whole year before 2026, and we get the next episode.
Also,
how is that a rush?
Make it
Also-
like Euphoria. They never leave high school.
Did we need to see uncle and niece in the brothel? You know what I mean? Like
that
that's
was
just like,
That was
we
strange.
don't need
That was strange.
like there are times it's a fake story. Like what are we talking about? Don't worry about me. Oh, something. Anyway, Game of Thrones. What's the other one?
I don't know. You know this one.
Oh, what is it? The Hunter
I-
and the Egg or something. It's a book. It's I'm doing a terrible.
J.R. Tolkien book?
But I've been reading. I've been reading.
Martin. J.J.R. Martin. Sorry.
I think it's G.
G.J.R. Martin.
But apparently that is the one.
I know why too.
Get out here.
It's about a knight.
Yes, it's the guys. The house
Fire,
of.
bro.
Again, it's the house of Who was
Not
this,
Targaryen.
we're doing a terrible
This
job.
is so bad. I'm
was
so
the worst
sorry,
thing
bro.
we've done.
Oh,
who
bro.
was
Game of Thrones fans must be
the
like,
real
shut up!
tall guy?
The Hound.
The Hound, right? It's their house.
Clegane.
Clegane. And apparently the story of Clegane is like an incredible one.
Yes, because his brother. Remember, the brother was the mountain.
The mountain. So, and apparently it's going to be much better than the Targaryen story.
So we're gonna get rinsed for this chat on the
Believe
Sorry,
it or
guys.
not, I actually downloaded the story when I heard that was going to be what they're making it on, and started listening to it. Fell asleep. Can't listen to the book. Every time I just press
It's a
play
long
and be like,
listen.
but once it comes out as an actual TV show, I'll be into it.
I am so sorry we did such a good but bad job at that.
And I was joking about my first point, guys. I'm just trying to bring entertainment to the world, you know.
You
Have a
winked
little
at me
laugh.
when you said it.
Huh?
You winked at me.
Yeah,
when
because
you
I was
said it.
joking.
Oh,
What
that
do you
was
mean?
the joke wink.
Why else would you wink?
I've got you, brother.
There's your Daily Break, guys. Breaking bread with the news of today.
This is the morning shift.
As I said before, one thing I don't like is when people think they know you and you, Mark, better than I know you.
I don't know what he's doing.
And it pisses me off.
I know he's doing something.
It makes my blood boil inside. I'm infuriated that you think you would know my brothers, my bros that are in the nose, shut up, better than me.
That sounds like a take at our noses.
Yeah. What are you up to?
What are you up to?
It does. Not the case though. I got this message and I whip out my phone, open it up. Your brothers and co-hosts won't be able to get any of these, right?
How did they call me stupid without saying it?
All right.
How did they say
Halo,
illiterate
1, 2,
without
3,
writing
shut
it
up.
out?
You know? I said, fast forward me to the moment that I can prove hater 1, 2, 3 wrong.
Hater 1, 2, 3.
Here we are.
Look at this guy, Mark. Look at this guy. Man.
Hater 1, 2, 3.
What a
Watch
setup.
this.
What an absolute setup.
You've done well here.
This
Then
is
ya.
good. I'm engaged.
10 to 10, I reckon.
Do we have a name to yell at?
Hater 1, 2, 3.
Hater 1, 2, 3. All right.
This is what will 99% of women know that 0 men will know. I said, I know at least 2. Come see me. First question. What does LBD stand for? LBD. Don't say it. Jordan, if you say what came to your mind, we're stopping right here.
Well, I'm not going to say that, but if I had to take a guess. LBD! Is there an LBD community? Like, what's going on here? LBD. Wait, is that a hair product? Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out. It's a clothing item.
Lingerie?
You'd probably, the lingerie underneath this is probably top tier lingerie.
Look.
It's okay.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
We're not gonna get all of them.
No idea.
You know,
Lock me in for no idea.
little black dress.
Oh, I knew that. I knew
I've
that.
heard of it, but why would you...
Wait, what? Isn't that one of those staple wardrobe things that every woman
Everyone's
needs
got
a little black
yeah.
dress?
Yeah, little black dress.
Because
Okay.
black goes with everything. It's kind of like a silhouette of an. I
Can
can
be
speak to the
slimming.
context.
We're down early on the playoff run, but that's all right. 0-1.
First round.
What do we have in our cupboard there? Oh, like a black t-shirt.
White t-shirt, Air Force Ones. Yeah. Second question. Where would you use cat cow? Hey. No rush. Take your time.
For your cat, obviously. What? Cat cow.
Cat cow.
Cat cow. How do you spell it?
Origin, please, sir. I can hear ladies in their frustration right now.
Cat
going,
cow.
Ants.
Cat cow. Mato Mark, you are incredibly observant. I'm more disappointed at the lack of your knowledge right now.
Can I just... No, I'm wanting to know how it's spelt.
Yeah, how you think?
Cat,
Cat,
C-A-T.
C-A-T, space,
Cat cow.
C-O-W. Fast game's a good game, gentlemen.
No, I don't
I'm
know.
just saying we don't need to rush, but I would
I want to say you
imagine...
don't know. It's more like it's just not coming to you right now.
That's it.
Yeah.
I imagine it's probably something to do with, I don't know, some kind of exercise, perhaps maybe like a yoga stance or something. Cat to cow. Cat to cow.
Bro, stop cheating behind there. I know when
Actually-
you go quiet, there's like little messages between Hendo and Mark. There's little taps, and then little slide across the desk where we can't see.
And then there's a gaslighting part coming.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
3,
and
2, 1.
Fine,
Why are
Jordan,
you
you know
guys-
everything.
Yeah,
Jordan,
why-
you know everything. Sweet
Why are
as.
you guys scared of success?
Why are we afraid of success?
Why?
of it?
Okay. Cool.
Next one. What is a mom gene?
Oh, those are your comfy jeans. The comfy ones. The ones that you're like, probably aren't the ones that you wear, the ones you wear around
Give
the
that
house.
to you. Okay, no, okay, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
No.
The ones
a style.
before you've done your 8-week challenge. Like that. We all have those. We all have those, don't we? We all have those. We all have those. I do. Doesn't have to be gender specific.
Once again, I don't think it's that we don't know it. We just are struggling to
Right.
find the answer.
What is the
Because when you
answer?
hear it, you'll be like, oh, the high-waisted gene. The mom gene is the high-waisted gene.
All right.
Why don't they make those for men, by the way? Like,
I don't want them up there.
I wouldn't mind.
I would.
Really?
I got
Little 70s vibe.
I got a little pouch down there, you know, it'd be nice.
It's getting
T-shirt can cover it. Safe.
filling. Next one. What is black opium?
It's a fragrance.
See? That's my guy right
I can't tell you who puts
I
it
don't
out.
care, Mark. It's a fragrance.
That's
You're
it.
right.
That's
Yeah.
my guy right there.
YSL.
What's up, Mark?
Yves Saint
We're a
Laurent.
team right now.
That's it.
We're a team.
I got a food one. I think we'll get this one.
Oh, don't look at me.
What is a common term for a casual snack meal consisting of cheese, crackers, fruit, and sometimes chocolate?
Cheese board. Hey! Grazing table. Damn.
You're right, but you're wrong.
Oh, a woman's dinner. Oh my god.
It's a girl dinner, but I'm
girl
taking
din- a
woman
girl
dinner. I'm taking girl dinner.
Do you know what's crazy?
Woman dinner.
I only heard about this concept last night, literally. This is crazy.
It's meant to be.
Nat was telling me about it, my partner. And I was like, she's like, have you heard of girl dinner? I was like, never. And it's like basically if like women didn't have to cook for everyone or like what they would eat, and it's just an assortment of random things.
A charcuterie.
Oh.
Is the other way I think they said it. A charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
Look at that. Hater 1, 2, 3. In
We're
your
back in the
face.
game.
Woman dinner. I got it right.
In your face.
Girl
I'm only
dinner.
going to do 2 more.
Just 2 more, please.
What is the purpose of dry shampoo?
I would imagine it's to keep hair in place, but it's also to stop you from needing to have to go and wash your hair all the time. Like it's like you put it through your hair and it saves you having to go wash it, dry it, straighten it, all that kind of stuff.
At hater 1, 2, 3.
Sounds dirty though. Dry shampoo? You know what I mean? It doesn't sound like you've properly
Could have
done the
named it
cleaning.
something better, eh?
Final one. Who starred in the movie Eat, Pray, Love?
Julia Roberts.
In your face. In your face.
Peace out.
That was really good, boys. Really good. Well done.
This is the morning shift.
If I could have your attention, please. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This story itself is kind of very isolated to New Zealand. It's a news story that's been going around that I find really super interesting, and I want to break it down a bit because every time I seem to turn the news on or listen to a news station, it seems to be pushing a certain narrative that worries me. But I kind of feel like the best way we can do these news stories that we should be talking about and we should be knowing about is to present the facts and then, I guess, have our say as to what we feel about it. And if we don't feel comfortable, we don't have anything to say about it, then we don't. And shifters, you can make your own minds up. But it's the story around Takuta Ferris, who's been in trouble. He's from the Māori Party, about criticisms around controversial social media posts, as it's being put. Now, the criticism for the posts is he put out on social media how he's mind-blown that people of other ethnicities, Indian, Asian, black communities, Pākehā, were campaigning for a candidate and suggested that Māori seats and the Māori electorate should be owned by Māori voices only. Now,
That was a that was a Labour campaign he was bringing into question.
Pene Henare was the person who was going for the seat, up against the Māori electorate, who was going for it as well. And he was like, hang on a minute, why are all these people campaigning to get Labour the seat when we're the voice of Māori? We've got the, it's... But I would imagine too, and again, all I want to do is read out the facts to begin with and then have our say. But Pene Henare is Māori as well. But his take on it was, look, this is a Māori seat. It should be decided for by Māori people and promoted by Māori people, etc. So a couple of things that I found really interesting, and I went into research because I didn't know a lot about Māori seats or Māori electorates, which are called Māori seats. Their origin, their function, why we have them here in Aotearoa. So originally, their Māori seats were created by the Māori Representation Act back in 1867, a long time ago. Originally, there were 4 Māori seats. The purpose was to give Māori guaranteed representation in Parliament. Before then, there were very few Māori, or if any, voices who were Māori and representing Māori, things in Parliament. So they said, you know what, we need to make sure that there are Māori voices there. We're going to put towards 4 seats. Believe it or not, it was actually a temporary thing as well, but it has stayed since 1867. So, depending on how many seats there are, depends on how many people are a part of the Māori electorate. So if you want to go ahead and say that you're Māori and that you are interested in representing that, then you will get a chance to be able to vote on who is representing and who are the voices that are in Parliament representing Māori. Anyone can stand for those seats though. So you don't have to be Māori to get one of those Māori seats. And as of the last election, there were 7 Māori electorates who came in through those seats. I guess, knowing that that's what they came from and why they are there, that opens up your chance to, I guess, know where the points of contention or tension are coming from. Now, what I've heard over all the news and a lot of pro-right, I guess, programming, they have been saying that, well, if this is the stance of the Māori Party and Māori Party members, then how on earth could this centre-left, which is our Labour, work with them in the upcoming elections? How on earth could you join up with somebody who's so outspoken and saying Māori should have their own stuff, Māori, if you're not Māori, you don't get to vote in this, you shouldn't be promoting it, that kind of stuff. There's a lot of rhetoric going around about how Te Pāti Māori are difficult now to be working with because they're coming across as being too pro-Māori during a time where I think unapologetically Māori is certainly something that is in our society at the moment. And to be fair, I'll put my cards on the table. I actually quite like unapologetically Māori. Sometimes though, I don't find myself agreeing with some of the stuff, but I do like the idea of being unapologetically Māori. It leads me to, this is the facts, right? That's the facts that's happened. This is my opinion on it. It's not lost on me that the right, aka National Party, signed papers to say that they are going to go into cohesion with ACT, the ACT Party, on a policy that was, I found, hugely divisive in this country. I found like it was a waste of time, and I found stirring.
And it was a waste of time.
It was.
Like, hey, we're after that fact now, so we can literally say it was a waste of time.
Totally, but they knew, they knew that this was an outstanding policy that they were going to be having to sign up for, and yet they still worked with them to get into power, to create the coalition. So if Māori have an outstanding view on the left-hand side, and all the news agendas are saying, well, they can't be worked with now because look what they're saying, look what they're doing, I find it ironic and a bit rich that the left still hasn't pointed out the fact that the right did exactly the same thing only a year ago. And we all went through it and we all lived through it, even though National had no intention, in their own words, of making sure that the Treaty's Principal Bill was going to go any further than the first stage. It just, it's ironic to me. I think it's one of those cases that I think we should all kind of know of, because it's going to become something, and it's been something for the last 6 months now. Well, sorry, that's a bit much. The last 2 months now have been headlines all about how this is an unworkable situation, it's untenable. Yet we saw an untenable situation in National's own words what happened when they signed up with ACT and the Treaties Principle Act.
Yeah. So like for me, what I've read about this story, and I might be limited as well, Mato Mark, but what was the Māori MP that said this again? What was his name?
Takuta Ferris.
Takuta. You know, it's, I think in essence of what he was trying to say was correct, and Māori Party actually came out and apologised in terms of what he was saying. They're always going to pull us up for delivery, right? Like, in the game of politics, what I see, and which is why I don't like having an opinion on it or really understanding it, is because no one watches politics like that. All we get to see is the clippable moments in the house, or if something comes up on our social feed. So we miss, and this is the important part, an incredible amount of context. And, you know, we all have something to say about our government, but we also have to realize none of us read the bills. None of us actually know what's really going on. And so that's frustrating as well. But I think in the chess game that is politics, they're always going to wait for us to make a move like this, where our delivery's wrong. And they should know that. They should know. But then the other part to that is, we don't want to vote someone in that's some person on a billboard with a nice smile. We don't want, quote unquote, politicians in roles of politics, because we want people that feel real in our community, that talk real, that talk like us,
Relate.
can relate the message, can you know, aren't just going to be a number on a board in a seat that doesn't do anything, you know. So then this MP, this Māori brother, is just moving how he always would, but they're always going to pull us up on delivery, which I think is and this is what gets amplified, right? It's not the message of what he's saying, it's the way that he said it. And this is where opportunists like News Talk ZB, like a portion of the media, are going to say, look at these militant, look at these pro-Māori, where do we fit in that? This is just too much. This is where they're going to say that. And, you know, this is where David Seymour's playing the better politics, in the game of politics. And I'm not saying this to give him kudos, but how much of the vote did he get?
Was it 8? 7 or 8%,
right?
something like that, yeah.
He's currently the acting
Prime Minister.
Deputy Prime Minister of New Zealand.
That's it.
And he didn't actually, in my opinion, and for all means, I'm happy to be wrong, he didn't actually push forward the treaty referendum because he thought it would go through. What he did was, he knows that Māori and us don't vote. They don't care about protests along the bridge. They don't care about these marches. What they want to do is they want to galvanize their audience that they know vote, and give them an enemy that isn't exactly real, and that their voters can say, you know what, that is a problem. They are like that. I do feel, and not inferior, I do feel afraid of what's happening to our country. Those kind of ideas that he's putting across, you know what, I've wanted to say it, maybe I feel it, but actually you're right, they get special treatment. There's no context to why that is and how we're over misrepresented in health and different things like that, stuff that's happened from colonization. And I think this is the chess game. We need to be aware of what David Seymour's doing. And so how do we combat that? Is we have to vote. For the last where Penny and is it Ordini? Sorry, I forgot.
Yes.
Before the next morning when the voting cut off, only 8% of Māori people had voted in Auckland. So there's this, yes, we can get out and march and we are poetic and we get behind a movement, but also if we have a voting system, if we have democracy here, we also have to sign up. We also have to be enrolled. We have to have our say, and we have to show up to the voting booths. Because someone that got 8% of the vote, someone that, and with that 8%, tried to actually rewrite our treaty and how we actually look at it, and is currently the Deputy Prime Minister, acting Prime Minister of this country, the way he plays politics, that's how he's getting his wins at the moment. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I'm going in a roundabout way of saying this, but I think how do we stay connected? I think about our doctor, our auntie, Dr. Ella Henry, where the last time, a couple times she's been on the couch, I've told her and I've expressed, I hate it. I just do not like politics. I don't like the way these people talk. Stay engaged, Jordan. You have to stay engaged. And so how I stay engaged is I understand that the next time we vote, I have to show up. I have to tell my friends to show up. I have to tell my family to show up, because that's how we actually get power in this democratic system that we have.
And I think it's good to point out that we live in a country where that right is still available, readily available for us. Sure, they try to change rules here, there, and everywhere, but we actually live in a generally pretty non-corrupt country. So we do have the power to have the voice. Now, I would understand the not going out and voting and feeling powerless if you're in a different country and you felt like your vote didn't matter. It actually does in this. And I think this whole story for me, part of the journey is for me personally, on this podcast, I find it so important that we do the research and have a look and see why those seats even exist. Whether you feel like, what Takusa Ferris was saying is something that you would agree with or don't agree with, it's up to you. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, that we are a voice for people who, we can do the research and tell them what that is. And then you make that decision on your own. But tuning out and taking advantage of the fact that this is a democratic society, and that we do have a chance, democratic, wrong word, that we still have the chance to be able to vote, and our votes do count, is a luxury in this current world that we should treasure.
Absolutely.
And even if I have to go one further, I'm not, I don't care what Seymour's up to. I don't care what Luxon's up to. Personally. I care what we're up to. I'd love for us to just hear more chat about what we're doing the next time we all vote. Their term will come to an end, or it won't. Whatever they're doing now, I don't want that to take up, this is just me personally, too much rent-free space in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to get to A and B for me, but what I'm interested outside of that, in terms of the collective, is what we're up to. And a huge part of that, I hope, and if you look at the statistics of how we vote, it's shocking. So we've all got to just do potentially a little bit more if we want to, have the change that we want to experience. But again, I'm probably missing a lot of things, but that's just how I feel personally. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's good to talk about.
It's good to talk about. You know what I mean? And don't ignore it. Don't disengage.
I'm not saying what they're doing is right, but I'm at the end of the day, how does that change? What are we up to?
Yeah. How do you feel? Are you enrolled? Are you ready to vote when it's time to vote? Can I also say too, and when we're talking about the low numbers of voting, and I feel like there's a lot going on at the moment. There's council votes. There's a whole lot of different things we're voting for, council representation. It's a messy time, a super messy time. And I don't understand half of it and who I'm supposed to be voting for and all. What even matters when you vote in a council member or who's the mayor?
I'd love to talk to someone from council, break it down for us.
Make it simpler.
Let's put the link in our bio for the show. So if you're not enrolled, if you want to check, let's just put it somewhere.
Yes.
The description. Easy link in the description. There you go.
There we go.
Well said, boys. That was really good.
All right. Well, that's me. I brought that along.
We got some bread to eat, brothers.
Hey,
we got some bread to eat.
Guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Check on your people. Peace.
This is the